So this is working as intended. Well, at least we think that's the case. Embrace the hate, quite literally, because the hate is an incredibly good weapon right now in Warframe. Heavy attacks are becoming a new meta all on their own, but a kind of slow, heavy hitting one. Not as mobile as the old, I guess, slide attacks or spin to win, or what we had with condition overload setups before the last update, but they are seriously powerful attacks nonetheless. Welcome on in, you beautiful feckers, how you all doing? So they nerfed condition overload for being on the powerful side, and then just straight up blew heavy attacks out of the water. Here you go, here's your new lollipop. As of right now, with the huge buff to sacrificial steel, heavy attacks kill in one hit, or if they don't kill, then the follow-up bleed effect more than likely will. What you're seeing is my hate scythe dealing bleed effects that are in the hundreds of thousands. 120 to 160,000 damage in one bleed tick is not uncommon with this setup on a host of different weapons, not just on the hit. And you can replicate the same build across a lot of these weapons and get similar results. The Gram Prime, the Cost Assist, the Zaw Scythes, any scythe, the Frago Prime, the Kogaki Prime, Baruch's Ultimate. If you've not seen the video that I shared earlier on today on the community tab of my channel from a YouTuber called Allblade showing off all of the scythes in action, then it is linked in this description, where he shows off him blending high level enemies with one hit. So go watch it after you've done watching this. All of these builds in Warframe require a certain combination of mods, the same mods all around. So you need mods like Killing Blow, like Corrupted Charge, both sacrificial mods, or just the sacrificial steel one and use primed pressure point instead if you want to, Amalgam Organ Shatter, and of course the Empowered Blades aura on your Warframe. Amalgam Organ Shatter for crit chance and a faster charge up time on that heavy attack. Same with Killing Blow, more damage and a faster charge. Corrupted Charge for a bonus starter combo, which means a harder hitting initial swing. You're not really caring about a combo multiplier with this build, so combo mods aren't needed. Sacrificial Steel for a huge crit chance, and then other crit mods for bonus crit damage. Empowered Blades, the aura, is for a bonus to status chance on heavy hits, or a bonus to the damage those status procs will deal later on. But that's not exactly an essential mod, you don't necessarily need it. Even without that aura mod, I still kill in 2 or 3 bleed ticks. Now you can amplify the damage even further with smite mods, with Spoil Strike, with primed elemental mods, entirely up to you how you go about, I guess, making it hit even harder. But the crazy thing is that these setups don't need elemental mods either. They don't need that elemental combo. You can completely forget about corrosive viral radiation and so on. Just like I said, mod for as much crit and crit damage as you possibly can. If you have the help from a Riven that can give you crit chance and crit damage, or even increase your initial combo count, then use it, because it will be phenomenal on any of those weapons. So the heavy hitting meta is without a doubt insanely powerful, but like I said at the start of the video, it is also really slow. There is no real momentum to it. You're not going to be moving from group of enemy to group of enemy really quickly. You do have that charge up time for each hit. There is a bit of balance to it, but is it broken? I guess that's entirely up to DE. But history of playing the game for as long as I have has taught me that when shit deals this much damage in one shot, then beware of what's to come. Be careful with your forma, because it might not actually be working as intended. Maybe the bleed procs are broken with the last update, who knows? And it wouldn't be the first time that something like this did get hotfixed, which meant maybe your forma would be wasted. Now, you can also use abilities and arcanes to vacuum enemies into one spot to maximize your potential damage output even further. Vortex from Vauban, Spaghetti Nidus, Magus Arcanes, and so on. So this is the mod setup my hate used for this footage. Simple but really effective. Even without, like I said, the Empowered Blade stance, it still deals bleed effects up around 80 to 100,000, and I'm sure more weapons will start to show up with insane builds as the weeks go by after those phase 2 changes. So this won't be the only meta I would imagine that the Warframe community will find their way across. I know that the Arca Titron is meant to be incredibly powerful. I believe Headshot done a video on that, so you should go and definitely check that out as well. Sides, like I said, from Allblade, who showed that off. The Gram Prime, which my one right now is doing incredible bleeds. 100,000, 200,000, 300,000. Baruch's Ultimate, Zor Hammers, the Venka Prime, the Redeemer Prime. There's a lot of incredibly good weapons right now. And it definitely feels a bit like we've gone back in time to when Crit was king. It feels a bit like we've erased the most recent meta for melee weapons and we've gone back to the old one. Or maybe that's just me. Maybe it's just me. Let me know in the comment section below. Do me a huge favour and hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, or don't if you didn't. Subscribe for more Warframe, and as always, thanks very much for watching.